The moment has arrived. The cold moon's transformative call. The wait is over. The cold moon has graced the skies, radiating energy that demands attention. This isn't just another moonlit night. It's a cosmic wake-up call, shaking the foundations of our inner and outer worlds. Its icy glow cuts through the darkness, unearthing hidden shadows and revealing the truths we've long buried in our hearts. We are standing at a threshold of profound change, summoned to evolve, awaken, and rise into our truest selves. This cold moon is a sacred invitation to release what no longer serves you, outdated patterns, limiting beliefs, and attachments that weigh you down. Feel the restlessness within? That's the universe nudging you toward alignment, preparing you for something extraordinary. This is your time to realign with your soul's wisdom and embrace your higher purpose. But transformation isn't without challenge. The cold moon asks you to face what you've been avoiding, not to break you, but to rebuild you stronger and more aligned than ever. Trust in the process. Clear the mental clutter. Let go of what holds you back, and open yourself to the guidance rising from within. The energy of this moon is here to empower you, helping you step into the next chapter of your spiritual journey. Are you ready for this shift? Let the universe hear your answer. Affirm in the comments, "I am ready." Before we dive deeper, I need your help. My videos have been facing challenges in reaching those who need this wisdom. If you found value in this message, consider supporting the channel by clicking thanks or join. Your support fuels the creation of more meaningful content. Now, let's explore the lessons of the cold moon and learn how to harness its energy to step boldly into your spiritual evolution. The cold moon, a celestial wake-up call. The cold moon rises, casting its icy glow across the night and illuminating truths hidden in the shadows. Its presence is more than a visual marvel. It's a cosmic summons, urging us to awaken and confront what we've buried deep within. Like a mirror held up to the soul, the cold moon reflects the fears, hopes, and emotions we've kept hidden, inviting us to acknowledge and release them. This isn't just another lunar phase. It's a profound turning point. The cold moon whispers, "Face what's been concealed. The time for avoidance is over." While the truths it reveals may be uncomfortable, they are necessary for growth. Much like a seed breaking through hard soil, we must endure the discomfort to rise into the light. Its energy intensifies, stirring old emotions and memories like relics unearthed in a forgotten attic. But revisiting the past doesn't mean getting lost in it. It's a chance to reclaim our power, heal, and move forward with renewed clarity. The cold moon doesn't just expose, it illuminates, much like a beam of light cutting through fog to reveal the path ahead. This clarity unfolds gradually, like dawn dissolving darkness. Puzzle pieces of life that once felt scattered begin to connect, revealing how every experience has guided you to this moment. And with clarity comes an energetic surge, a tidal wave of cosmic energy pulling you toward transformation. This lunar energy heightens emotions, deepens intuition, and aligns you with the universe's rhythm. You may feel more sensitive to the emotions of others, or more in tune with your inner voice. It's as if the cold moon harmonizes your energy with the cosmos, calling you to take action and embrace change. Transformation isn't easy, but resisting it only prolongs the struggle. Imagine being swept up in a river's current. At first, it feels overwhelming, but eventually you realize it's guiding you to where you need to be. This moon's energy breaks stagnant patterns and propels you toward growth, both personally and collectively. On a larger scale, the cold moon ripples through humanity's shared consciousness. Its light stirs profound questions. What is your purpose? What truths can no longer be ignored? As we awaken individually, we inspire a collective shift, reminding us of our interconnectedness and shared destiny. Yet this transformation can feel unsettling, like the ground shifting beneath your feet. Old beliefs and familiar patterns may crumble, urging you to rebuild with authenticity and strength. Just as trees shed their leaves for spring's renewal, we too must release what no longer serves us to make room for new growth. The cold moon's ultimate message is clear. Embrace the revelations, let go of the outdated, and step into the highest version of yourself. This is not an ending, but a new beginning, a chance to rise, evolve, and align with the cosmic rhythm guiding you home. Are you ready to embrace this transformation? Let your soul affirm, I am ready. The cold moon's invitation. Release, heal, surrender. Under the tranquil, yet charged glow of the cold moon, we are offered a powerful invitation to release what no longer serves us, heal the wounds we've carried, and surrender to the flow of transformation. Just as winter compels nature to shed its leaves and rest, the cold moon reminds us that letting go is an essential step toward renewal. Picture yourself carrying a heavy backpack stuffed with past hurts, unfulfilled dreams, and limiting beliefs. At first, the weight might feel bearable, but over time, it becomes exhausting. The cold moon leans in, softly whispering, "It's time to put this down." Letting go is not a loss, it's a gift of freedom. Releasing is like decluttering a closet full of outdated clothes. What once suited us no longer fits. By holding on, we leave no space for the new and aligned to enter. The cold moon's energy encourages us to pause, assess, and let go of attachments, relationships, or beliefs that no longer resonate. Imagine untangling roots from hardened soil. Though the process can be messy and emotional, it allows fresh growth to flourish. Similarly, as we trim away what holds us back, we make space for clarity, energy, and possibilities to bloom. This act of release isn't about forgetting the past, but honoring it as a stepping stone toward a brighter future. Like clearing a dusty attic, we create room for new treasures and insights. The cold moon's glow gently illuminates the corners of our soul, showing us what needs attention and inviting us to heal with compassion. Healing is not instant. It's a gradual thawing, like ice melting into water. The cold moon nurtures us through this process, urging us to trust the natural rhythm of letting go. Vulnerability becomes the key to unlocking transformation, allowing warmth and resilience to replace what once froze us in place. Surrendering is the final step, a leap of faith that frees us from the need to control what no longer belongs to us. Like trying to grasp the wind, holding on to the past is futile. Instead, we honor it, release its weight, and trust the universe to guide us forward. The cold moon's energy flows like a gentle river, carrying away outdated patterns and attachments. This isn't about erasing the past, it's about releasing the emotional chains that keep us tethered to who we used to be. By clearing the path, we allow the light to reach the soil, nourishing our potential for growth. To release is to trust. Trust that by letting go, we create space for something brighter, something aligned with our highest self. Just as the trees shed their leaves to prepare for spring, we too must surrender to the cycle of renewal. The cold moon calls us to take this step, knowing it will lead us toward a future full of possibilities. This is your invitation. Release the old, heal what's tender, and surrender to the flow of transformation. Trust the process. It's not an ending, but the start of something profoundly beautiful. Awakening under the cold moon, a journey to your higher self. The cold moon rises like a glowing compass in the night sky, gently calling you to awaken from spiritual slumber and reconnect with the essence of who you truly are. It's as if the universe is nudging you, whispering, "Remember your purpose, your light, your path." Under its luminous glow, clarity emerges, guiding you towards self-discovery and alignment with your higher self. This awakening isn't abrupt. It's a quiet unfolding, like a seed pushing through the soil after a long winter. Beneath the surface, your soul has been preparing, waiting for this moment to bloom. The cold moon encourages you to trust this process, subtle and steady, like petals unfurling in the gentle warmth of dawn. Rediscovering your higher self is not about searching outward, but journeying inward. Imagine dusting off a forgotten treasure chest. Beneath layers of fear and doubt lies your soul's wisdom, patiently waiting to be reclaimed. The cold moon illuminates this treasure, reminding you that your purpose has always been within you, waiting to be embraced. At first, this path may feel like navigating through a foggy forest, uncertain and unclear. But as the cold moon's energy shines through, the mist begins to lift. Its light serves as a beacon, guiding you through the haze of distractions and old conditioning. Each step forward brings greater clarity, as if the scattered pieces of your life's puzzle are finally falling into place. Much like a compass pointing true north, the cold moon realigns you with your destined path. If you've felt lost or disconnected, its energy provides the clarity you've been seeking. It's as if you've been handed a map, revealing not just where you are, but where you're meant to go. This moment of alignment feels like coming home to yourself, a profound inner knowing that resonates deeply within your soul. But this awakening isn't just about seeing the path, it's about walking it. The cold moon strengthens your resolve, helping you step forward with courage, even when the journey feels uncertain. Surrendering to life's natural flow, like a river moving effortlessly to the sea, brings a sense of ease and trust. Though stepping into your higher self may stretch you beyond your comfort zone, it also fills you with purpose and peace. True strength on this journey comes not from resistance, but from vulnerability. Like a tree bending with the wind, resilience is found in adaptability, not rigidity. Awakening means embracing your fears, doubts, and shadows, allowing them to guide you toward growth instead of holding you back. The cold moon invites you to reflect honestly, showing you that even your imperfections are part of your power. This self-awareness becomes the foundation of your inner strength. As you accept all aspects of yourself, both light and shadow, you unlock the potential to heal and transform. Strength rooted in authenticity enables you to take bold steps forward, even when the way ahead feels daunting. It's like a runner finding their second wind, driven by an unshakable belief in the finish line. The cold moon also reminds you that you're never alone on this journey. Just as a tree draws strength from the soil, your power grows from connection to others, to nature, and to the vast energy of the universe. Awakening isn't an isolated act. It's a deep realization of your place within the cosmic flow. As you embrace this awakening, you begin to see that vulnerability and strength are two sides of the same coin. True growth comes from openness, to feel deeply, to heal, and to expand through life's challenges. The cold moon teaches that your greatest strength lies in embracing all parts of yourself and trusting the process of becoming. Like a river carving its path through stone, the journey to your higher self may not always be smooth, but every twist and turn serves a purpose. The cold moon urges you to trust the unfolding, knowing that even life's challenges are guiding you toward your soul's expansion. Awakening to your higher self isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you've always been beneath the layers of doubt and fear. The cold moon lights your way, helping you rediscover your purpose, realign with your truth, and step into a life of authenticity and profound connection with the universe. Illuminating the shadows, embracing growth under the cold moon. The cold moon doesn't just light up the night sky. It shines deep into the corners of our inner world, calling us to explore the shadows within. This isn't a journey to fear, but an invitation to uncover the parts of ourselves that have been hidden. Like stars that only appear against the dark canvas of the night, our shadows create the contrast needed for clarity, healing, and transformation. Imagine stepping into a dimly lit room. At first, the darkness feels intimidating, but as your eyes adjust, you begin to see what was always there. The cold moon serves as this gentle guide, helping us notice the fears, insecurities, and wounds we've tucked away. These shadows are not enemies to be defeated. They are aspects of ourselves seeking acknowledgement, understanding, and compassion. Facing our inner shadows is like tending an overgrown garden. The weeds, our limiting beliefs and unhealed wounds, may have taken root over time, but they are not beyond care. With patience and intention, we can prune and nurture the garden of our soul, creating space for new, vibrant growth. The cold moon encourages this act of self-compassion, showing us that our shadows hold valuable lessons for personal evolution. This journey inward is not always comfortable. It's like looking into a mirror that reflects not just our outward appearance, but also the emotions and truths we've buried. Vulnerability is key here. Confronting fears and doubts requires courage. Yet, it's through this discomfort that transformation takes root. The cold moon's gentle glow reassures us, whispering that we are not broken, but evolving, and every shadow is part of a larger, beautiful whole. Growth often emerges from challenge. Just as a tree grows stronger through storms, our spirits expand when we confront life's difficulties. The cold moon doesn't stir our insecurities to overwhelm us, but to help us rise above them. Every fear we face and every truth we accept strengthens our resilience. It's like a warrior sharpening their blade. Each battle builds confidence, preparing us for the next step on our journey. Walking into our shadows can feel like stepping into a forest at twilight, unsure of what lies ahead. Yet, with each step, we discover new clarity. The cold moon guides us through this darkness, reminding us that while the path may be uncertain, the reward of self-awareness and healing is worth every moment of discomfort. Like emerging into a sunlit clearing, this journey reveals peace and clarity once hidden from view. Transformation is rarely easy. It requires us to break free from old constraints. Think of a caterpillar struggling within its cocoon. The process is uncomfortable, but necessary for it to become a butterfly. Our shadows act as the walls of that cocoon, keeping us in patterns of fear and stagnation. When we confront them, we create cracks that allow light and possibility to seep in. The cold moon provides the strength we need to push through and embrace the freedom of our truest selves. Facing our shadows empowers us. When we stop avoiding the parts of ourselves we've suppressed, we uncover hidden strengths and wisdom. It's like finding a treasure chest long buried within. a reservoir of courage, resilience, and clarity that was always ours. Each fear we overcome liberates energy once tied up in self-doubt, enabling us to step into life with renewed confidence and purpose. Releasing what no longer serves us is an act of surrender and liberation. It's like clearing out a cluttered room, removing the old to make way for the new. The cold moon encourages us to set down burdens we've carried for too long, allowing more light and clarity to fill our lives. This process shifts us from making fear-driven choices to empowered, intentional actions aligned with our highest potential. As we confront the shadows, we uncover the stories we've told ourselves, the ones that kept us small or stuck. These narratives lose their power as the cold moon illuminates their origins, giving us the clarity to rewrite them. With each story we release, we step closer to the person we're meant to become, free from old conditioning and fully aligned with our authentic selves. This journey is not a one-time event, but an ongoing practice. Like tending a garden, we must regularly pull weeds of doubt and nourish seeds of growth. The cold moon reminds us to check in with ourselves, face discomfort, and embrace it as a tool for self-discovery. Each time we meet our shadows, we grow stronger, more self-aware, and better equipped to navigate life's challenges. The cold moon teaches us that darkness is not something to fear. It's a natural part of life's cycle. Just as night transitions into day, confronting our inner shadows leads to light, wisdom, and transformation. The discomfort we feel in the process isn't a sign of weakness, but a catalyst for growth. By embracing our shadows, we unlock our true power, stepping boldly into the light of our highest potential. Sailing through the cold moon's energy, a journey of purposeful transformation. The cold moon's luminous glow invites us to embark on a soulful voyage where its light acts as both compass and guide. This isn't just a chapter closing, it's a portal to realignment, renewal, and growth. By embracing intentional practices like rituals, meditation, and self-reflection, we can navigate this shift with clarity and purpose, setting the course for the next stage of our spiritual evolution. Harnessing the cold moon's transformative energy requires active participation. Picture a sailor adjusting the sails to catch the wind. Each action aligns them with their destination. Similarly, rituals serve as anchors for our intentions, focusing energy and creating space for transformation. Something as simple as lighting a candle can symbolize the spark of change. As the flame illuminates the darkness, so too can our rituals bring clarity, helping us release the old and welcome the new. One impactful ritual is writing down what you're ready to release: fears, doubts, or lingering attachments. This is like pruning away dead branches in a garden, clearing space for fresh growth. By burning the paper, you turn intention into action, watching your burdens dissolve into the ether. This simple yet powerful act symbolizes letting go, creating a clean slate for renewal. Meditating under the cold moon feels like sitting beside a still lake, where the moon's reflection mirrors your inner truth. Imagine its energy washing over you like gentle waves, sweeping away mental clutter and emotional residue. This meditative practice creates a calm, reflective space where you can connect with your higher self and uncover insights hidden beneath the surface. Self-reflection under the cold moon acts like a moment of pause on a long journey, an opportunity to assess your path, recalibrate your direction, and set intentions for the road ahead. Envision standing by a river, observing its steady flow. Just as you watch the currents, reflect on the patterns and lessons shaping your life. Ask yourself meaningful questions. What am I ready to release? Where do I want to grow? How can I turn my challenges into stepping stones for wisdom and strength? Under the cold moon's illumination, self-reflection becomes a powerful tool for clarity and honesty. It invites you to take an inventory of your life, not to dwell on what's lacking, but to celebrate your progress and refine your goals. This process isn't just about letting go. It's about consciously embracing transformation and aligning with your higher purpose. Once you've connected with the cold moon's energy, it's time to plant the seeds of intention. Visualize your intentions as seeds in fertile soil, waiting to bloom. Be specific about what you wish to cultivate in your life: peace, clarity, connection, or purpose. Like a gardener, nurture these intentions with focus, action, and care, knowing that what you plant now will shape the harvest of your future. Take a moment to visualize your desires as though they've already come to life. Feel the emotions of your future self: joy, fulfillment, and alignment. The cold moon's energy enhances this process, acting as fertile ground for your aspirations. Approach this time with gratitude, trusting that the universe supports your journey toward fulfillment. The cold moon also strengthens our connection to intuition. Picture yourself as a ship on open waters, guided not just by the moon's light, but by the quiet wisdom within. This phase heightens your ability to listen to your inner compass, the voice of your higher self that often whispers through dreams, gut feelings, or sudden insights. Trust this voice as your guide, steering you toward choices aligned with your soul's path. Transformation requires patience. Just as seeds take time to sprout, so too do our intentions. The cold moon calls us to release control and trust the natural flow of life. This is not a time for forcing outcomes, but for surrendering to the cycles of growth, knowing that the universe provides what we need at the right time. Navigating this shift is both an act of courage and faith. The cold moon offers us a chance to realign, release, and renew. By embracing rituals, meditation, and reflection, we set purposeful intentions and allow the universe to guide us. Though the journey may be uncertain, the cold moon's light ensures we are never lost. With clarity, trust, and determination, we can sail through this transformative phase with grace and confidence, ready to embrace the next chapter of our spiritual evolution. The cold moon's promise: renewal and rebirth. The cold moon, a quiet sentinel in the night sky, carries a profound promise of renewal and transformation. Much like the autumn leaves falling to make way for spring's blossoms, this moon signals that endings are fertile beginnings in disguise. Its silver light illuminates hidden truths within, reminding us that letting go is not loss, it's preparation for something greater to take root. This phase calls us to release what no longer serves us, clearing space for the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. Life's cycles reflect nature's wisdom. Birth, death, and rebirth are interconnected. Imagine a tree shedding its leaves in autumn. While its branches seem bare, its roots are alive, gathering strength for the renewal of spring. The cold moon invites us to emulate this cycle. By releasing old habits, beliefs, and attachments, we create room for growth and transformation. It reassures us that the seeds of new beginnings are already planted, waiting for the right moment to sprout. When the cold moon rises, it beckons us to reflect on what needs to be released, be it relationships, fears, or outdated patterns. This process may feel like clearing out a cluttered space, challenging, yet freeing. Like an artist preparing a blank canvas, we must make room for the masterpiece of our next chapter. Letting go allows us to welcome fresh opportunities, ideas, and connections into our lives. The rebirth sparked by the cold moon is a call to spiritual evolution. Just as a seed must push through the soil to reach the sun, we too must transcend our current limitations to reach new heights. Growth is gradual, often invisible in the moment, but when we pause to look back, the progress becomes undeniable. The cold moon urges us to step out of our comfort zones and embrace this transformative journey. Spiritual growth, like tuning an instrument, requires patience and persistence. During this phase, we are invited to align with our higher selves, releasing fear and resistance to resonate with the universe's rhythm. Imagine adjusting a melody until it becomes harmonious. This is the work of spiritual alignment under the cold moon's guidance. The cold moon also expands our perspective, offering clarity like the view from a mountaintop. It encourages us to move beyond limited thinking, to see life as part of a vast, interconnected web. This shift opens our minds to the wisdom of the universe, helping us trust the process of change and the unexpected blessings it brings. At its core, the cold moon's energy is a reminder to embrace the new with flexibility and trust. Picture a river flowing effortlessly around obstacles. It adapts, carving new paths without resistance. The cold moon invites us to embody this flow, to release rigid expectations, and to allow life's natural rhythm to guide us. Like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon, we must trust the unknown, spreading our wings for the adventure ahead. Change can feel daunting, like standing at the edge of an uncharted expanse. Yet just as a bird trusts its wings to carry it, we must trust that the transformations we face lead to growth and wisdom. The cold moon offers courage for this leap, reminding us that letting go of the old is the first step toward embracing something better. This phase also teaches surrender. Like a leaf carried by a stream, we may not control where the current takes us, but we can trust it will guide us to where we need to be. Releasing control allows us to align with the universe's greater plan, freeing us from resistance and opening the door to divine guidance. The cold moon is also a beacon of hope. Even in the coldest, darkest nights, its light promises the dawn is near. It embodies the balance of endings and beginnings, urging us to trust that every challenge is a step towards something brighter. Like a caterpillar in its cocoon, surrendering to change allows us to emerge transformed, stronger, wiser, and ready for the next chapter. This is the cold moon's invitation to release the past, embrace spiritual evolution, and trust the universe's guidance. Every ending holds the promise of a beginning, and every challenge brings the potential for growth. With courage, faith, and an open heart, we can step into this transformative phase, knowing it leads us to a renewed, more aligned version of ourselves.